She said that though?
No, you just told me.
No, but just she said that about Jason, because that's how you found out. You said who's Jason or whatever. Remember? And then when you came over here, you talked to him for the whole time on the phone. But what did my mom say? You said she told me. This is what she told me. She told me he's a teardrop. That means he's a murderer. Blah blah blah. And then you asked me like I don't know how long later. You said who's Jason or whatever. Your mom said you got him after you or whatever like that. Did my mom ever say anything bad about Jason? Or she ever mentioned Jason? You're the one that told me.
I don't remember things.
Okay. Well, if you remember, tell me, okay? But anyways, so it just so happens, like, thank God for somebody. It just so happens whenever he's on transport, he meets Derek. He's been in jail. He's been in prison this whole entire time for nothing. He hasn't even done anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know what I mean? He was 21 years old or 20 years old. And he goes to prison forever just because he got in a fight and, like, had somebody's 35 or something like that. But, so then, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm, like, gonna, how do I know if we're gonna get married or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be on parole or whatever. I'm too crazy, probably.
Are you crazy?
Well, what did he go to jail for?
Are you crazy, though?
Compared to him, and he did life sentence. They just wanted to get all the Romeros lined up so they could just take their eggs. It's like the strongest gene or whatever in the genetic pool, because they have, they were even sending Jaime like letters like Lorenzo Romero or whatever, and getting his court dates all mixed up and all this shit. Like, all they wanted to do is make sure they had another, you know what I mean? So that's why I made sure to stay inside for sure. Why would I have more kids when I don't have my kids? If I'm not holding my kids, the fuck if I'm gonna have more kids? He's gonna get out and probably want to like have kids and stuff, and I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna have River or Derek thinking that I have somebody else and just forgot where they're at or something. You know what I mean? The court paper's already done, and she should have already been here. So my mom's like, but she did the same thing to Derek's dad. So whenever I got pregnant with Derek's dad, they sent me to Hawaii that day. And then, not only that, but they called all these people, and then before you know it, he's in prison. No, he's in jail, and then he's in jail, and then he's in jail, and then he stays in jail. And then he goes to prison, because my mom wouldn't let up. And then I just remember, too, Bill Conley was like, I was covered in bruises and everything, and the neighbors got pictures. And I said, I'm going to tell the cops you guys are hitting me. My mom took me down there because she was a dispatcher, and Bill Conley said, if you were my daughter, I'd have beat you worse. Then he becomes head of the Rotary Club, and then he's got these investigators. I met the fucking investigator and everything. And then now that I remembered that I watched Breaking Bad and everything, I recognized a bunch of people. I went and did a speech and everything, asking them for money for the toy run. But you know what I mean? Bill Conley fucking hates me. Who? They moved me there. Bill Conley, the chief of police there at that time, they moved me there to do something to, like, because Stan was the head of the school district and so to get, like, you know what I mean? Just that they made me start my period. So because every woman is born with a certain amount of eggs. So if they suck those eggs out of you or whatever at the doctor's office or something, then they can do that artificial insemination and stuff. They took everything from River. They took Ricky's restaurant over there in his house. I got all the paperwork there. All the paperwork. Kent got the idea that he'd get money after I bought him everything. I could buy him more than he ever wanted. Him and his mom ever fucking wanted. Because they're not getting shit from my dad. Nothing. River's not getting nothing from my dad.
Why? He's dead, right?
Yeah, but there's nothing being willed to him. No 67 fastback Mustangs, nothing. Nothing, no college fund, no nothing. And if I die, no nothing. I mean, I didn't get no inheritance my whole life.
But she's just a baby, still.
But so what? I'm not having people fucking buy her. I'm not going to give her, you know what I mean? If I'm still alive, of course I'll give her money.
What about her education?
I got my education too. I did my shit for it. River doesn't need no education. She doesn't need to do nothing. She's good for the rest of her life. She doesn't need nothing. And plus she can't have babies anyways. They'll die. No.
And why?
Huh?
Why?
Because she's allergic to her dad. That's how she got shingles. And now they're sucking the bone marrow out of her. I can feel it in my spine. And they have Derek kicking upside down and raping my daughter and whatever. You know what I mean? All they're going to do is kill, like, my son's kids. They're already born. And whoever else, they're going to end up killing Amina. Because it was once word that dead. Once I die, her shit's going to crack. I mean, it's gonna be airborne, like whatever. I mean, that's when my dad went overseas to do that thing, that disease, that Pakistan and Oman, that way to help find Amber Alerts. Because what they did is, like, in Vietnam, they had a twin go here, a baby go here, a baby go there, but they didn't do that with me. They can't. They can't do that with me. They couldn't do that with me. They think they could do that now with me, but they can't do that with me. They think they can do that now with me just because I was with, just because I was around Amina or whatever. She comes looking for my ex-boyfriend Zeb. I already knew she was artificially inseminated. She tried like $70,000 worth of, you mean? Then all of a sudden she moved to Taos. It's like my aunt in Hawaii. I'm pregnant. I go to Hawaii and Cassie and Derek look like they're identical. Their kids are gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, straight up die. And then there's a riot at the Clayton jail right when Jason gets transferred to go to court. Right when he gets transferred to court, and the judge just says, like, yeah, you've lost your brother, your mom, your dad, this, that. 2 brothers, his mom and his dad. And my mom, and you mean, like, my mom's all freaked. But they told me in the hospital when I got cut open, she better not have married him. That's what my stepdad said. I said, yeah, we're already married. We got married at the jail. That's what I said.
Married who?
I told them that I got married because I already knew that because they went to the jail and said,
Jason?
that's what I told my mom and dad when I got cut open for the surgery. Because when they went and told me at MDC about Derek or whatever, I mean, I already knew, but they went with a pad of paper. We want to know every single kid with the last name in Okel. My last name isn't Okel. Just because they adopted me and they were planning on me paying for all their shit, you mean, by a certain age? Fuck them. I paid for all my shit by myself. All I've gotten is rape my grandpa for every single thing and rape my other grandpa for every single thing. And both my grandpas talk together and they're going to get nothing. And Omar's definitely not getting nothing. So I don't know how in the hell that they think that they're going to inherit anything. My aunt was married to my Uncle Tom. Then my aunt was with my Uncle John in Hawaii. It's like people from Roswell went and like, oh, there's people from Hawaii coming. Let's go like screw them at the Air Force Base and make a bunch of babies and then we can go to Hawaii. That's what my grandma's always saying. But that's why I tell you about my grandma doing the hula or whatever. She's just a dumb whore. She's just a dumb whore. First, she didn't want to be at the farm. She wanted to be in the city with the women that had the brick houses or whatever. My grandpa bought her every single color, high heels, all the dresses, every single thing.
Time is running out.
Oh, why are you having